Alright. Let's predict these babies. I feel pretty satisfied. I feel pretty satisfied, and I'm happy. I'm happy, you know, because last year was terrible, and I'm just happy.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
1 point for prediction, and half a point for something I want to win. Those are the rules. I don't really need to say them. I've done this 3 years in a row. Like, you don't need them rules. Come on, man. Get out of here. Rising Star. The Rising Star BAFTA. Plain and simple. I predict Ariana DeBose to win, and I want her to win. Best Short Film BAFTA. I haven't seen any of these short films. Based on the name alone, I'll predict The Black Cop. Which leads us to the Oscar for Best Live Action Short Film. I'm gonna predict The Long Goodbye, and I really want The Long Goodbye to win. Best Short Animation Film, I'm gonna predict Affairs of the Art for the BAFTA. And for the Oscar, I guess I'm going to predict Affairs of the Art again, cause why not? For the BAFTA Outstanding Debut by British Writer, Director or Producer, I'm going to predict After Love by Liam Khan. But I want The Harder Day Fall to win. Outstanding British Film, I'm going to predict Belfast to win. But I want Last Night in Soho to win. Special Visual Effects, the BAFTA, I'm going to predict Dune, and I want Dune to win. For the Oscar, again, I'm going to predict Dune, and I want Dune to win. Best Sound, I'm going to predict Dune to win, and personally, I really want Dune to win Best Sound. Best Sound for the Oscars is the same. I predict Dune to win, and I want Dune to win. Best Production Design, the BAFTA, I'm going to predict for the BAFTA of Production Design to go to West Side Story, but I want Dune to win. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to predict West Side Story for the Oscar of Production Design, but I want Dune to win. Original Score, that's really flippin' easy. Okay, I'm gonna predict Dune to win, Hans Zimmer, and I want Dune to win. And for the Oscar, it's the same. Best Makeup and Hair, I'm gonna predict Dune, and I want Dune to win. Best Editing, I'm gonna predict Dune, and I want Dune to win, honestly. Dune had really good editing. For the Oscar, it's pretty much the same. I don't understand why Don't Look Up is there, but you know what? Whatever. It's not going to win. Hopefully. Costume Design, I can't say Dune again, can I? Well, normally I'd say West Side Story, but it's not on the BAFTA. I'm going to predict Dune to win Best Costume Design for the BAFTA, but to change it up just a little bit, I want Nightmare Alley to win the BAFTA for Costume Design. For the Oscar for Costume Design, I'm going to predict West Side Story to win Best Costume Design, but I want Dune to win it. Best Cinematography, I'm going to predict Dune to win, and I want Dune to win. Best Casting, BAFTA, I really don't want to say it. I really don't want to say West Side Story, but I think it did have the best casting, bar one. But obviously, time period wise, they didn't know about it, so it's not their fault. I'm going to predict West Side Story to win Best Casting, and I want West Side Story to win Best Casting, if I'm being honest. Best Film Not in the English Language, it's a shame Titan's not here. I'm going to predict Drive My Car. You know what, I'm going to change it up, because I did actually like The Worst Person in the World more than I did Drive My Car. Just a little bit. I'm going to predict Drive My Car, but I want The Worst Person in the World to win. personally. That is exactly the same for the Oscars, I believe. Best documentary, I'm going to predict Flea for the BAFTA for best documentary, and the same for the Oscars. I'm going to predict Flea. I know best documentary short subject is here for the Oscars, so I'm going to predict that. I'm going to predict The Queen of Basketball, because why not? Best animated film, BAFTA. I really want the Mitchells vs. the Machines to win the BAFTA. Fuck it, I'm gonna Hail Mary it. I'm going to predict the Mitchells vs. the Machines, and I want the Mitchells vs. the Machines to win. That's just how I'm gonna have to play this. Play the tough ones. And the same for the Oscar. I'm gonna predict the Mitchells vs. the Machines, and I want the Mitchells vs. the Machines to win. Screenplay, best original screenplay. Or no, let's do adapted screenplay first. I guess my choice here could like be interchangeable, because I love both of these films. So really and truly, you can swap these and they'd be the same, really. I'm going to predict Dune to win best adapted screenplay, but I want Drive My Car to win best adapted screenplay. I'm gonna say the same for the Oscar. Start with the original screenplay Academy Award. Now I have no idea who's going to win this award. Do I want to do another Hail Mary again? Because I definitely want the worst person in the world to win best original screenplay. So do I just Hail Mary it and say I want to predict the worst person in the world? Or do I, you know, play it safe like I should and probably predict, I don't know, Licorice Pizza or something? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to predict the worst person in the world to win best original screenplay, and I want the worst person in the world to win best original screenplay. I just think it's a little bit lackluster compared to like last year or 2 years ago. The nominee list, it feels a bit empty. For the BAFTA, I guess I'm going to predict Belfast. And I guess I want Belfast to win. Well, no, I want Licorice Pizza to win the BAFTA for original screenplay. Okay, that moves on to the acting awards. Let's start off with the Oscars again. Best Supporting Actress, Ariana DeBose and Kirsten Dunst are my top two, honestly. I'm going to predict Ariana DeBose, and I want Ariana DeBose to win Supporting Actress. That's for the Oscar. And I'm going to predict the same for the BAFTA. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Well, that's a little bit more tricky. Wait, who won the SAG Award? When in doubt, just look at the SAG Awards. For the BAFTA, I'm going to predict Troy Kotsur from Coda. I haven't seen the film, but I know he won the SAG Award. So I'm going to predict him. But I want Cody Smith-McPhee. The Oscar, it's the same thing. Best Actor. For the Oscar, I'm going to predict Will Smith, obviously. But I want Andrew Garfield, honestly. I really loved Andrew Garfield in Tick Tick Boom. For the BAFTA, I'm going to predict Will Smith to win. And I guess I want Will Smith to win the BAFTA. Now let's get on to Best Actress. Yeah, sorry, I just can't, I don't want to predict a performance I haven't seen. And I haven't seen Lady Gaga's performance, but I have seen Alana Haim's performance, and it was very good. So, I'm going to predict Alana Haim to win Best Actress for the BAFTA, but I want Renata Rentsave to win. Sorry if I pronounced the last name terribly. Now, when it comes to the Oscars, that's a little bit more difficult, because none of those nominees that are in the BAFTAs are in the Oscars. I really want Kirsten Stewart to win. I really, 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 really want Kirsten Stewart to win. In my opinion, Spencer was the best film of last year. I think I'm going to go for another Hail Mary. Yeah. Fuck it. I predict Kirsten Stewart to win the Oscar for Best Actress, And I want Kirsten Stewart to win the Academy Award for Best Actress, Best Director. It could be a number of people. I'm gonna predict the BAFTA first. I'm gonna predict Jane Campion to win, but I want Julia Ducournau to win. That's for the BAFTA. For the Oscar, however, well, I know for a fact that out of all the Oscars, Best Director is the most consistent. Like, it's the most consistently good. Like, really good directors win the Oscar for Best Director. You only have to look back at the last, like, 5-6 years to know that's the case. So, it could really go to Ryusuke Hamaguchi. Honestly, it really could. And there is a strong case of it going to him. My only point is that Jane Campion directing The Power of the Dog was really good. And it seems like everything's heading her way. Well, everything except for the fact that she's from New Zealand. And what does she fucking know about Westerns, huh? I'm going to predict Jane Campion to win Best Director, making it, what, 2 years in a row? Women win Best Director? Like, who do they think they are, huh? Don't you know the Oscars? They hate women. Don't you know that? But I really want Ryusuke Hamaguchi to win Best Director. And honestly, there is a really strong case of the Oscar going to him, because Drive My Car is a bona fide masterpiece. BAFTA, we'll predict Best Film, why not? I predict Dune. I want Dune to win for Best Film for the BAFTA. And that's it for the BAFTAs. Okay, fine, bye, see ya. Before we predict Best Picture, we have to go back and we have to flipping predict these fucking fan favorite cheer moments, yay, whoa, awards. And you know what? I thought the Oscars cheer moment was like from like a film last year, but apparently not, because I'm seeing in the nominees, I'm seeing like Avengers Endgame, which was from 2019, and then I'm seeing like a scene from Dreamgirls, which is like from 2006, and then I'm seeing flipping Neo dodging bullets from The Matrix that came out in 1999. So what's the criteria here? Was it just any moment? Because honestly, when I thought it was like from any film in 2021, my Oscars cheer moment personally for me was the moment in Spencer when she said, "Get out of my room, I want to masturbate." You could tell everyone I said that. Like, that was my cheer moment in 2021. But if we're talking like cheer moments throughout any film, is it not the moment in like Moonlight when he goes into the water? Is that not the best film moment ever made? No? I'm gonna Hail Mary it, because, you know, this award, it's bullshit. Who gives a shit? So, I'm going to predict Spider-Man Team Up, and I want Spider-Man Team Up to win. And I never thought I'd say those words ever in an Oscar prediction video. But here we are, it's 2021, and we're predicting which moment I cheered the best at. Let's get on to, before we get on to Best Picture, let's get on to this fucking fan favorite award or whatever. There's been a lot of opinions flying around about this fan favorite award. Mainly that people are complaining that the Best Picture race is full of films they never have seen, and, you know, where's the blockbusters in Best Picture, blah 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 blah. And Jimmy Kimmel and Kevin Smith have come out and criticized the Academy for snubbing Spider-Man No Way Home. Are we forgetting that in 2019 Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture. Are we forgetting that just last year, Joker was nominated for Best Picture? Both of those films made over $1 billion in the box office. They were blockbusters and they were very popular. Are we forgetting Black Panther? Like, when Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, everyone was like, this is disgraceful. How could this be nominated for Best Picture? Blah, 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 blah. But, you know, when all of the nominees for Best Picture are perfectly fine, except for Don't Look Up. People have a problem with, oh, where's No Way Home? Come on, man, where's No Way Home? It just feels a little bit unintentionally weird. Sometimes Best Picture, the films there, maybe you haven't seen them, but you know, you could go to a cinema and you could watch them. And that's it. That's it. I don't really want to waste my energy talking about this. Yeah, I have to predict the shit. This is just a variation of what, the best popular film Oscar they wanted to introduce, but that wasn't introduced because that just would have been like a consolation prize. So why the fuck are we doing it now? That's so stupid. I guess I'm gonna predict No Way Home to win fan favorite. Yay, fan favorite. Woo! I want Malignant to win. Cause why not? To piggyback off that though, to talk about the Academy's plans to not show 8 awards live. So the 8 awards: documentary short subject, film editing, makeup and hair, original score, production design, animated short film, live action short film, and sound. And it's very simple to see why. The Oscars, their ratings are going downhill very fast, and they wanna get back to the heyday of when, like, what, 50 million people were watching or whatever. So they're trying to cut these costs, and just, it's shit, isn't it? It's really shit, isn't it? Seeing the Oscars pander to people that don't really care about the Oscars. People complaining about No Way Home not being nominated, people like Jimmy Kimmel or Kevin Smith, do you really think they give a shit about the Oscars? They're pandering to people that don't really have a deep love for film and cinema. God, I sound like Martin Scorsese, but you know what? He's right, like, all of the time, if we're being honest. They're, like, embarrassed by their own industry, which is sad to see. It's very ironic that their theme for this Oscars is Movie Lovers Unite, because I don't even think the Academy loves movies, and that's just plain and simple to see. But anyway, after that dark note, let's predict Best Picture. Yay! I mean, West Side Story was really good, Power of the Dog was really good, Nightmare Alley I really liked, Licorice Pizza I really liked, King Richard I really liked, Dune I really liked, Drive My Car I really liked, Don't Look Up, let's not talk about Don't Look Up, Coda I haven't seen, and Belfast I liked. I've seen 9 out of 10 of these films. You see, Jimmy Kimmel, it's that easy. Just go watch the films, they're in cinemas. You know, when the nominees come out, just go watch them. Go to a cinema and watch them. It's not that hard. I know you can afford cinema tickets, so just go to a cinema and go watch these films. It's not that hard, Jimmy. For Best Picture, I'm gonna predict Dune to win. And I want Dune to win. Because you know what, Denny? They took away a Best Director nomination from you. So you better go and win Best Picture. Because I want you to win. You deserve it. you gotta win that Best Picture, yeah? Hope you enjoy the Oscars. Hope you enjoy the BAFTAs. Hopefully, I do much better in my predictions than last year. But if not, who gives a shit? I mean, the Academy doesn't give a shit, so why should I?